Development Hell Day 5 Home Interview is the name of this video. Why? Well, today I'm doing an interview at home, and in yesterday's video, you can see this amazing set that I built, okay? And it was all for nothing because Hector, my friend, who's an amazing human being, amazing entrepreneur, amazing flair bartender, and one of my business partners on Shaken and Stirred, the Story of Flair Bartending, he's actually starting up his own podcast and he wanted to come interview me. So as we're promoting the film, Shaken and Stirred, which comes out in 6 weeks' time, link in the description below and the trailer below, check it out. It comes out pretty soon, so I'm on the interview trail. And they're wheeling me out for interviews and stuff, but I'm not really a big fan of interviews, but this is one of my favorite kinds because Hector has come to my home to interview me in my home studio. So I love it when I do home interviews because I can control the environment, I can build sets, I can, I don't have to go anywhere. So this is my thing. But the problem here today is Hector just got here and I said, what do you think of the set? He's like, Deb, I love it, but I was hoping for more of a podcast situation with a 2-shot with 2 people in frame. So now I've got to rebuild the set. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay, cool. So let me put you guys over here and I'm just going to do it. And Hector's right here, by the way. Hector, come say hi to people. So this is Hector Arias. Hey,
nice to meet you all.
What a handsome chap. Okay, but right now I got to put this all together because it's a fucking mess. Okay, so let's see what's the best way to do this. I think what we'll do is we'll just widen the set. I don't know if I can make it much wider. Okay, what we can do... Oh, I've got a good idea. We'll put the Buddha in between us. Okay, now be careful with the Buddha. Okay, let's do... boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Put an apple box down there, half apple, another apple box. We'll throw a Buddha up in the middle. That's pretty cool. That's pretty zen. Okay. We're going to need 2 directors' chairs to put on the set. Okie dokie. Okay, guys, let me throw up my camera so I can kind of get a look at this. Okay, we've got to widen the whole set a lot more. Okay, let's see if that's wide enough on that side. Maybe too wide. Let's see. Well, that's not bad. Okay. Not too bad. But now, you see the problem with this, Hector?
Totally.
Is, so the whole reason I built this like this is because when you're in the center, this light behind you, it makes you, it separates you from the background.
Exactly, you don't get mixed up with the dark background.
But now we've got this, it doesn't work.
Exactly, it doesn't work in that.
What would you like to do? You want me to tear it all down and just do a studio look?
Yeah, I can help you with that, but I'm trying to think what else we can add. Like
you just want a studio look, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me tear it all down. So all that was for nothing.
It's my fault, sorry.
Actually, it's my fault for not asking. You know, I didn't check. I just went ahead and built a set.
It is 2 realities because I have an accent.
Yeah, we both have accents, so good luck with that. All right, so you just want a studio set. Shit. Okie dokie. Well then.
Tell me what to do.
Damn it, I was so hoping for some nice photographs. And
I can help you to work out this.
I know, but I wanted photographs on the set, so after we take everything down, I got to put it all back.
I mean, we're still having time, I think. How tight is your scale right now?
Oh, I'm good. This is what I'm doing today.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have more than 1 hour. I mean, like.
I've already started moving it, so it's over. The set is over. It's done.
All right. Okay, that I can't help you. I'm too short.
Here you go. Can you fold that up, please?
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, this is reality. I mean, I guess like, so I was gonna build a set,
That's how it works.
built a set, but he wants to have that kind of like, you know, make it look like a studio. So we're gonna just open up all the blinds, get a load of sunlight in here, daylight. We're just gonna rearrange the set. That's it. Okie dokie.
What do you want to place this?
Oh, you can just throw it on that table, please.
On it.
Thanks. Okay, let me bring you guys in a bit.
All right.
Here we go.
You want to leave me in the middle?
Perfect. I'm thinking maybe I can kind of extend the set out a bit. Maybe. Let's see. Obviously, we don't need Buddha anymore. So we're going to find Buddha at home.
Kind of chubby nowadays. I do it.
I had a whole inspiration. It was,
I'm sorry.
you missed the video. It was all based on, do you know who Alan Moore is? He does cartoons, like comics, like Batman, Watchmen.
I'm pretty sure I
Yeah, every interview he does, it's like in this gothic
nice.
home thing. So I thought that was my inspiration.
That was your go-to. Got it.
So I wanted to create a look. And to be honest, the last interview I did in here, they wanted a studio look. So I wanted to change it up so that all
that
the
makes
interviews
sense.
are.
Yeah. Anyways, this is not the last one we're gonna make. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make a follow-up at some point, like, in a while.
Oh boy, there's a part 2 coming. Hi, Pat. Hey guys, Patrick just got here, so have a look.
How you doing, man? Good to
There's
see you.
Patrick.
How's everything going?
Good.
So Patrick, I built this amazing set, and
Oh,
then
my fault.
and then Hector was like, "No, I just want a 2-shot with it looking like a studio." So I got to tear it all down now. Fine.
Yeah, right.
See, guys, this is why this channel is called Development Hell, because you may not know this, but I'm in the process of developing my 3rd movie, Scissor Mouth. In fact, you can see a proof of concept link in the description below. But before I can finish that film, we got to get the last film out the door, which is Shaken and Stirred. And that comes out in about 6 weeks. So that's why I'm doing all these interviews. And it's like, I got to eat my dinner before I can get to my pudding. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we got like just kind of a blue wall now. And it looks more studio-y. Okay, so the cool thing about getting a studio look is you don't have to worry about how neat or tidy anything is, because you just, you know, make it look like a studio. Okay, we're just gonna get him be our stand-in.
I don't know. I'm too slow. I don't worry.
Okay.
I feel like giving hot.
Okay, I think we can get rid of this. Easy. Let's see how we're looking. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's bring this in a little. Move this over. I think I want to have a little orange bounce on this side. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, not bad. Looks like a studio. Yeah, we can throw a sandbag on the floor as well, just to, I'll get one of these from over here. Throw a sandbag on the floor, make it look like a studio. There we go. Looks like a mess. Perfect. You want to come see?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Studio.
You're fucking great. That's what you are. You're fucking great. Do you mind if I move that one just right by my side and I put this stuff I have here with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Help yourself. Do whatever you want. So that was easy. Okay, and I think I said earlier that it took me like 4 hours to set up. That was a huge exaggeration. It took me like an hour. So it's actually yesterday's YouTube video.
That's actually yesterday? All right.
Yeah, so you can watch
I'm
me
going to
put it
do
all
the follow up
together.
now. I'm going to catch up with it.
So here we are. We're about to start the interview. So I'm actually going to get into my chair, let Hector get set up, and then I think I'm going to film Hector interviewing me, so you can see it from my point of view. And if you want to watch the whole full interview, I'll put the link down below to Hector's YouTube channel. Okay, it's totally up to you.
If we can get better audio quality, yes.
I mean, it will get.
Yeah, of course.
full audio quality.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
boom it from over here. So hey guys, real nice surprise.
It's okay, it's
Hector
my
told me
fault.
his friend Billy is coming to film this, and I was like, oh cool, yeah, Billy, whatever. And then Billy walks in, who's like a really old friend of mine that I haven't seen in years.
It's like when you said, "Do you have lights?"
So this
I'm
is like
"That's funny."
amazing.
Yeah,
What a treat!
exactly.
And to make treats even
Actually, what-
cooler, look what he brought.
said that
He brought
I can bring the
a
lights, like,
Ronin
well,
4D camera, which, if you don't know, this is a
Let me
camera
grab
with
some
built-in
coffee.
gimbal on the front.
How you doing, buddy?
And it's pretty fucking sick. They used them in Civil War. I don't know if you saw the movie Civil War last year, but the DP almost exclusively filmed the movie on a Ronin 4D. And it's funny. It's kind of like a chicken head, right? Because it does the whole like thing. So it's very cool.
Patrick.
Camera. It's the camera that's actually on my wish list.
Cookie had
And
13 walks
I
in the
haven't
last
actually
2 days.
seen one in the flesh for a while now, like maybe 6 months. When I the last time I got to play with one of these was when I
Thanks
worked
for
with
the milk.
it was a music event at Planet Hollywood. It was with Ja Rule.
13 walks in the last 2 days, and
Chuck
yesterday she
D
was
and
pooping
Flav
out blood
Flav,
really badly.
and if you peep my Instagram, you can see photos of that.
I
One of the
immediately
cool
told my
things
sister
about that
she
night
knows
is I
that.
actually met Muhammad Ali's daughter,
it was the
Rashada.
bone.
I think her name is. She's one of the twins. I
Because
think he
the
had
bone
7
disappeared,
daughters.
right?
Crazy, right?
And then for the last
But
2
anyways,
days,
this
she's
is
had
the Ronin
liquid poop, the same
4D,
colour as the
and
bone.
it is pretty sick.
And then,
And
she was saying,
this
"Oh,
is
the
a little
acid
bit of
test
camera
and
porn for you.
it's given that, made her
Sexy. Ooh la la. Ooh, give me sexy.
48 hours
Give me gimbal.
of hell, including
Woo!
1 a.m.
It is alive. Number 5, alive. Beautiful Stephanie. Sorry, that's my short circuit impression. I know that's terrible. But how cool is that?
Go around.
That's pretty sick.
You have a sick hallway, by the way. We should try something with it.
Oh, yeah. Very shining the whole way to this place.
Indeed, I saw that and I was like, ooh, you got to try something.
Okay, so let me set my little camera up over here so I can get out of the way of these guys because they're trying to work. Yeah, I'm going to put the camera over here
What's
so
that?
you can watch Hector interview me. So it's like you can see what I see when I get interviewed. Yeah, fun fact. Hey guys, we were just talking about Billy's Ronin 4D, and we were talking about the wireless wheels and how someone walking around on set from marker to marker and keep focus perfectly and give that smooth dolly vibe. So I was just sharing that about Jennifer Aniston. I thought it was cool. So if you ever see her on Friends playing with the sleeves, she's looking at the marks on the ground. Now you know. Okay, so the boys are setting up. I'm just getting comfortable. I have my coffee. It says on it, write, because I should do more writing.
Now, does anyone want to look at a monitor at all before we start? I got it right here.
I'm cool.
I'm the newbie here.
I think it's like my 4th interview in 2 weeks.
Nice.
So on the trail now,
Yeah.
getting the movie out. I'm so excited for everyone to see this fucking movie.
I'm
Oh,
excited to see
language.
it. Can't wait to see what you came up with.
Cursing is allowed, right? In YouTube?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, I hope so.
Everything I posted, I said like, okay, this is for over 41.
It's impossible to have me speak for an hour without swearing. That's just a law of numbers.
Okay,
So-
so this is, everyone's happy with the framing. Yep.
Oh, can I get just a peek?
Let me get
I
you
just
a
need to
peek
see it
first.
once and
Yeah,
then
I'm
I'll.
sorry, I should have done this before I screwed it on here.
Damn, you got some nice gear, man. That's a nice
Yeah, really stuff.
Your boom is your sandbag's fancy. Look at mine.
No, they
They've
busted.
been through hell. Oh
My
gosh,
shit
that
is
is. Look how
busted.
sexy that monitor is. Look how sexy that is. Like I just grabbed it, and the cage on this is that
Actually,
cage
you
from
can put the-
DJI or is that a small rig cage?
Everything is included.
Man, that is
Stitching up.
that feels chunky. That feels good quality. That feels good, man. Like
So look at this.
that's so cool. Yeah, you got the handle so you can. Yeah, look at this. All right, we're flexing. Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah,
Hands.
here's the other one.
So satisfying, that click. Look at that. Look at that. Now you can control the DJI Ronin completely. You can control the gimbal. I'm guessing the joystick here, and you got the focus wheel over here. That is sick. Santa Claus. I've been good this year. This is what I want. I've been really good. I'm trying. I'm sorry about that thing the other day, but I'm trying.
Deb, when you want to try to move you can move the camera up and down.
Oh, sure. You want me to go frame real quick?
If you want
Let's
to
play.
frame yourself,
Let's play with
you
that.
can
Nice.
play with that and have fun if you want. Mess with the
Why not?
ISO by touching on the screen.
Do you have a waveform on here as well?
Yeah, so you can go on to. That's all your stuff right there. That's all your stuff right here. Here's your zebra stripes. You can do your waveform.
Oh yeah, let's turn this.
You got all that. You have all the different options. So.
Wow, that is so dope. Dope. That is so cool. I'm geeking out. I'm playing with the menus. Let's see. General settings.
I had to do that.
So how much was the whole package? Like about 8,000?
I'm in altogether because I also have anamorphic lenses.
What kind?
The Siri.
Oh my lord! You hear that, Patrick? Which ones? 35, 50?
The 35, the 50, and the 75.
Woo! It's getting hot in here. He's talking sexy lenses. I'm getting hot.
I also have this one from DJI, which is the 17 to 28.
The water? Which water?
Where's your receipt?
I don't have any little bottles.
For your.
Sorry.
Yeah, just some water. If possible.
I'm sorry, Billy. What were you saying just then about the 70mm?
I don't remember.
Oh, they're sexy. Siri, anamorphic lenses. Shout out Siri. Siri, if you're listening, hit me up.
Oh, wait, what was I saying? I have the DJI 17 to. Ed, can you look at this real quick? I need you to help me out because
Sure.
I've always questions that I've never asked.
What do you need me to?
What does this room or this microphone need to be on? Which one? Is the
Oh,
best
I
one?
see. Okay,
Or
so
could you explain that to me?
yeah. Sure. Come here.
Let me put this down.
Okay. Now, I'm guessing the middle is just neutral, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what that symbol is, but I know what that symbol is. So actually, let me show you guys
this
as well.
is a great opportunity for teaching.
This is more of a therapy channel from me to get therapy by talking to you guys, but there is some teaching involved. Okay, so we're having a look at this microphone, and maybe you guys know better than me in the comments because I'm not really a microphone person, but I'm pretty sure that the middle setting there is neutral, and that bottom setting is to cut off low end. So like say if you were in a bar and there's a fridge that's got like a constant low hum, that's what that is for. So I'm gonna guess that the top one is the opposite of that, to cut off like high end, if there's a high end hum.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure, and it might be a change of the microphone direction pattern. But the middle is definitely neutral, and the bottom one is definitely
So we
to
want
cut
to
off
be
the low.
neutral then?
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
perfect. Thank you for explaining that to me because I've always wanted that and I never even bothered to ask.
Take everything I say with a large grain of salt because, truth be told, I'm getting old. I was born in 19... and, I'm forgetting things.
20 years ago, we used to pay for ringtones.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
society is like that.
That's so funny.
It's true.
It's so true.
Like, I lost my phone a couple of days ago, and the same situation happened. It's like, what is your phone? I would know it's far away.
Think you look weird with a hood flapping around?
Yeah.
That's nice and warm.
So guys, we're
Hi, guys.
gonna do the interview, and so I figured I'll just put you over here so you can actually, like, what if I kind of turn it a bit so you can kind of, well, I guess you guys want to see me a little. Is it okay that I film the interview?
Please do, yeah. I got you actually on the 360 over there, so we're gonna
Cool.
send you that footage also if you want it.
Cool. No, this is for my YouTube channel. The less
Alright.
editing I have to do, the better, right? Because this ain't gonna be edited. It's just raw. That's what you're here for, and that's what you're getting. Because I'm lazy.
Looks nice, man. Alright.
Recording.
Awesome.
Alright, here we are. So, hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? I want to introduce you to Debbie, who is our director of the movie Shake It and Stir, and is our guest today in Have a Drink with Me in the 45 Effect YouTube channel.
Are we gonna have a drink?
Of course.
What are we drinking?
Well, we have one of our sponsors. We have Gin El Viaje from Chile, who is coming to us. We got more people joining us, so stay tuned for more.
Do we have any tonic?
Of course we do.
We do.
It's have to be somewhere. Yeah.
I'd like a drink.
All right, let's do it. We're
Okay.
gonna make it happen then.
Hey Patrick, could you grab two glasses with some ice, please? Thank you. And you got tonic, yeah?
I think it should be on that way.
Okay, great. So yeah, let's have a drink.
We're gonna pause it or we're gonna keep going? We just roll?
Just what? It's up to
Just
you.
roll.
You're the boss. I'm just.
Okay.
It's your
let's-
world.
All right, so we're gonna get there then. We're gonna get there. I have to check out my bag. I don't want to comfy in this one. I'm pretty comfy in this one. So, like I said, we're gonna start with that. Anyways, I saw you were drinking something. What's your
Oh,
choice right there?
This is gin without any no. This is just,
Any
this,
tonic.
this is just
Like
coffee.
Long Island.
This is coffee. But if we're gonna have a gin sponsor, I feel like we should have a gin and tonic.
We also have a coffee sponsor.
Well, I'm not drinking gin and coffee.
Well, why not?
It's too early.
Next, why not?
Too early
We
for
have
gin and
also
coffee.
Regalo with us. So, yeah, I just started the day, so I'm going for coffee right
You
away.
go for coffee. I'm gonna have a gin and tonic. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
make it happen.
just one glass, Patrick.
Yeah. So, well, welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for joining me.
Yeah,
this
my
is
pleasure.
this is a pretty interesting adventure I'm starting, and I know now, I learned today actually that you are starting your YouTube channel doing day-to-day basis, following up on your journey. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so so I just launched a YouTube channel yesterday, and for those of you who don't know, my name's Deborah Richards. I'm a film director here in Las Vegas, and so I just launched a YouTube channel yesterday, which is literally about my daily life as a film director. Amazing! We're getting a wine glass for the gin with crushed ice. That's how we do in the 702. Okay, so
You still have the skill? Huh? There's some more background over there.
let me flip this. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, my YouTube channel is just about the day-to-day daily grind as a film director, which includes drinking at 11 in the morning.
This is the hard part of the job.
That's the hard part of the job. So yeah, if there's tonic, I'd love some, but if it's a pain.
Hey, I have to go to pick it up.
Okay, so yeah, my YouTube channel just launched yesterday, and it's super raw. It's not all polished like this, and Hector's YouTube channel is going to be much nicer
It will look nice though.
and much more professional. Mine's just a mess, right? But
Mine is also kind of like a journey on the build, you know. I mean, like I'm gonna get there,
awesome.
but I want to like explore more what is behind the flair and what is behind like everything else we know.
That's so good.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. That is. Let's have a look at that again. Tell me the name of it again.
So this is Gin El Viaje. It has been brought to us by Pablo, it's a friend from Chile,
Okay.
and he's the owner. And actually, this is our second video of our Have a Drink with Me. The first one is Gin El Viaje. Go check it out. We're gonna leave a link somewhere.
It's really very floral.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's
It'd be even better with some tonic. Hey Billy, is there some tonic over there?
Please check out inside my bag over there on the other side. And that black bag supposed to be there. I brought a couple of cans.
I mean, I don't usually drink in the morning, but when I do, it's not straight liquor.
With the bag is totally worth it though. So tell us a little bit more about you, because the idea of Have a Drink with Me came up with you were in our industry of flair bartending or
Yeah.
bartending and so on. I remember you mentioned once you used to run your own bar,
Yeah, the red one.
and then you have 4 Grammys in your belt.
Emmys, not
sorry.
Grammys. Grammys are for musicians.
You're right, my
Yeah.
bad. So that is a huge flip of a coin. There is like a huge gap right there. How was that transition?
Right, it's not as crazy a transition as it sounds, to be honest, because when I was a bartender, I enjoyed entertaining people and telling stories
Right. Yeah.
and listening to stories. And I think that part of bartending is what carried over into filmmaking.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like overnight. It was
No, it's a lot of work. I mean, like I noticed your professionalism while working with all this, and that's a lot of training behind it. There is a lot of knowledge you have to have,
yeah.
and well, they can see only part of it, but all your year is insane.
Well, the thing is, I've been playing with pixels my whole life.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. I got my first video camera. I got in like 1980.
Okay.
It was huge.
It was.
Yeah, it was like I think it was Umatic. It wasn't even VHS. It was huge. But and then I started playing with that, and then I started editing in like 1982. I had like 2 Betamax VCRs, and I'd do like supercuts of Princess Leia,
Okay.
or I'd do a compilation of Chewbacca from Star Wars, and so I was editing, and then I was a musician when I was a teenager. So I was doing a lot of this is the start of desktop revolution. So I was playing with sequencers and samplers and computers and all that kind of sequencing software, nonlinear editing sequencing that was for music. Eventually became for video as well. And somewhere in between that, the World Wide Web started, and I built my first website in 1988.
Oh wow.
And then, when I owned a bar here in Vegas, I had to make the commercials for the bar and do all the marketing. So basically, I've been playing with pixels my whole life.
You were all your life being on the creative side.
On the
of
creative,
life.
on digital
That's-
creative. Like I started using Photoshop 3, I think, when it went to color, or at
Right.
least I got my first color computer.
Wow.
And so I've been, all of that. And of course, the storytelling as a bartender.
Yeah.
And I went to school for psychology because at one point I thought I was going to be a doctor. And so all of that kind of was the DNA for me to become a film director.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
that's freaking awesome. Well, I didn't know about like the psychology school. It's like quite interesting though.
Yeah, because I got so sick of let's see what happened. So after my bar, the Red Room, I felt like I needed a change in my life.
Okay.
And I wanted to help people. So I went to school to learn psychology, to become a doctor of psychology. And while I was there, I took a film class.
Okay.
And it just totally ignited my love of film.
Like
What is buzzing?
You're having gin, but I'm having a coffee.
Oh,
So,
that's so cool. I'm like, what's
an
beeping and
espresso.
buzzing?
It's an espresso machine, so
Oh, that's so
Of course.
cool. Can we see that? Let's see
of course,
it.
yeah. This is our espresso machine. It's like I have loaded water.
Is
It
it-
hits the water.
Is it going to explode? It sounds like it's going to explode.
No, it's just the pump is on 19 bars, so it's gonna give me a perfect shot of espresso to start my day.
Oh, that's so
All the
cool.
time. Yeah.
So yeah, I took film class in film school and fell in love. And when I was still in film school, I did a short called Boy Meets Girl in 2013, and it won
Okay.
4 Emmys in the student category, and that launched my career as a commercial director. And since then, I've directed about 200 commercials and now 2 feature films.
That's insane. Well, speaking of helping people, that's pretty much the way we met. Finally in person, because I were following your career for a while, and it was this movie called Moving on Mountain, and that's gonna be also linked. Pretty interesting film.
Link and trailer in the description.
It's gonna be everything there. You have access to it wherever you are in the world. You can watch it. It's on all stream platforms. So go check it out. Go check out the trailer. But I'm telling you, it's a pretty strong film though. It's
I'm proud of it. It was our first movie. It was a difficult movie to make.
yeah.
It's a softcast indie drama. Softcast means no one famous, right? So softcast indie drama about homelessness in Las Vegas. So as far as a hard sell, it doesn't get any harder as a enticing to an audience. So it was
Couldn't get more
difficult.
legit than that. Yeah. It was quite interesting. It changed a lot my view on like the overall of Vegas.
Oh, really?
I think it's like because it gives you some background that you don't see.
Yeah.
You know, it's like behind all the lights and.
Well, that's one of the things
noise.
that really attracted me to the idea of the story was that Las Vegas is such a city of contradiction, such a dichotomy. You've got multi-billion-dollar buildings, and then literally underneath them you have homeless people living or unsheltered people living, and that to me is shocking to see so much,
It is.
wealth and so much poverty so close to each other. That's what inspired me to make that film.
And also what brought me into like support the project was the fact that you guys get to help more people with what you were doing. So that's like
we're trying. So
it's phenomenal.
check out the movie because I think awareness of unsheltered people is important because it's too easy just to drive past people and dismiss them, and a lot of these people, I think the perception of homelessness in America is that they are drug addicts or alcoholics, but the truth is people become unsheltered for many numbers of reasons, and sometimes nothing to do with their own fault. Like some people, like entire towns have become homeless overnight through California fires.
Yeah, that was another huge loss kind of reason though. No fun at all, but well, I hope the California fires turn out for the best now.
Well, now they're going to get mudslides because there's no
Yeah,
trees to hold the
that's
soil. But seriously, like the homelessness thing is like, next time you see someone that is unsheltered, don't just assume that they're, a troublemaker or an addict or, so that's what I hope to get across with that movie.
No, the message is pretty clear and I really like it.
Is the
so
coffee
now-
ready?
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there was no
Yeah,
tonic?
no,
No tonic, so I'm just drinking straight
Let's go
gin.
for it.
Okay, no problem. Cheers.
Sorry about that. I thought it was there. So now back to the Flair documentary, Shake and Stir. I think like reference we have from back in the days was early 80s when movie Cocktail,
Yeah.
and we didn't have nothing relevant on any screen until you came up with the idea.
Well, I can't take full credit for it because there's a team of us that do it. There's obviously you're one of the executive producers, but the main four producers are Rob Husted, Dean Seneals, and Patrick Wirtz. And to be honest, it's my name on the box because I'm the director and editor and stuff. But without the team, it couldn't have happened.
You
So
need a team,
yeah.
And that amazing people.
Big up to the team.
So the inspiration behind it.
So yeah, Shaken and Stirred. So just to bring you guys up to speed, Shaken and Stirred, the Story of Flair Bartending is the world's first ever feature-length documentary about the underground world of competitive flair bartending, and it's a world that not a lot of people know about. I mean, some people remember the movie Cocktail, but that was so long ago with Tom Cruise, So it was a long time ago. So what was that, 30 years?
Yeah, I don't want to discuss
So it was a long time ago, and it's weird because Flair, like 20 years ago, Flair was really blowing up. And it was roughly around the same time as like the X Games and stuff, and a lot of people thought that maybe Flair bartending, flipping bottles around, could become part of the X Games. But the reality is, you can't market a bottle of Smirnoff to a 5-year-old in the same way that you can market a skateboard.
Not at all.
So it kind of got pushed underground and ignored, right?
Yeah.
But it's still very popular and it's still very entertaining. It's just not in the media. So what was funny is Rob Husted and Dean Seneals have their own podcast on YouTube called One Drink With, and on Cocktail Network Live. So check it out. I'll put a link down below. Oh, sorry, I thought this was my.
No, yeah,
I'll put a link down below.
He's gonna be there.
He's gonna put a link down below.
Regardless.
Okay. So they asked me. It's so funny. We're doing like 2 YouTube videos at the same
We have
time.
3 cameras right now.
How meta. So they asked me to go on their podcast like 3 years ago, and they wanted to speak to me because I used to be a flair bartender a long time ago, another life, and they were curious about my contributions to the world of flair, but they were also curious about this new life I have as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
And so we chatted for hours on that interview, and at the end of the interview, I said to them, hey guys, if anyone ever makes a documentary about this, it should be us because we were there.
Yeah.
And they loved the idea, so I immediately called my business partner, Patrick, Emmy-nominated producer Patrick Wertz, and I said, Pat, let's go for a curry and talk about the next movie. And so over a lovely Indian curry, I pitched him on the idea, and we decided to make Shaken and Stirred, and that was 3 years ago. And now it's coming out on March 26th, available worldwide at flairdocumentary.com. Link down below, and you can actually pre-order it right now for 10% off. So
There's gonna be a code around here on the screen too.
there's gonna be codes and things
You're
to
gonna
click.
be links and codes, you know.
So yeah, it's coming out soon. We're very excited. Took 3 years to make. We shot it in Miami, Palm Beach, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. It features amazing flair bartenders from the world of flair bartending. It includes Tom Dyer, Christian Delpesh, Rodrigo Delpesh, Ivan Yusov, Christoph Vandenbelle. I can't say his last name. Vandenbelle.
In the circle we call him Vanderpump.
Okay,
Vanderpump.
in the flair world.
He bumps a lot. Just Google it. You're gonna find it.
So
Shout out to Christoph.
shout out to Christoph. He's amazing from Belgium. And also there's Colby Ashton, Lindsay Palumbo, Lorenzo Garcia. So some really amazing flair bartenders in the film.
So now that we are on that topic, and because you have been in touch with the industry for the longest, longer than me at least, how do you see the evolution of it? From the days when used to be competitions on the level of Legend of Flair,
Yeah.
the level of Legend of Flair bartending, and Legends, and it was like best in the. It was the best in the West.
Best in the West.
Best in the West, and then it was
Well,
Ring.
even before that was Via Vida in England, and I was telling the story the other day. Like it's changed so much. Like every sport evolves, but I remember Lee Miller. Have you heard the name Miller? Yeah. He was the first person to ever do a stall. Okay, and it was at Via Vida competition, the world competition in England. This is way before Legends, way before Quest. And he had won it the first year, I believe, and the second year, the story is, I wasn't there, but this is like one of those legends of myths of flair bartending. And the story is, Lee Miller was backstage where everyone was practicing before going up on stage, and he was drinking a beer. And they said, Lee, hurry up, you've got to be on stage. And he didn't warm up or anything, he just finished his beer, threw it over his shoulder, caught it on the back of his hand, and everyone was like, what? And that was the first stall ever. And, to go from that, which was like, oh my Lord, like that was literally like 30 years ago, right?
Yes.
To go from that to what it is now with, people like Tom Malik doing 3 bottles, 2 tins, and just snap, so easy.
It's
the evolution's nuts.
It's funny when I started to flair bartend, I was following, of course, big competitions, mostly in Vegas. That's the reason I ended up in Vegas. And I remember I can do it. And I was trying my hardest. And of course I couldn't land anything. I go nowadays to competitions because I'm still on it. And I went to competitions like Legends in Portugal. I went to Legends de Bar, no Legends of Bartending. I went to Sante, the Flair Open over there. I went to Christmas it's called the Christmas Flair competition in Peru.
Oh, cool.
And
I've never been to Peru. I've always wanted to go to Peru.
It's phenomenal. The
I love
food is
Pisco.
great.
I love Pisco.
Oh, the food is great.
Pisco's from Peru, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna start in a topic like who is better, Ronaldo or Messi. Pisco is from Peru or Chile. That's a big topic. You guys can fight in the comments. That's gonna happen. But
I used to be an ambassador for Barcel Pisco.
For real?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've been ambassador for Malibu, Cuervo, Smirnoff, Stolichnaya, Bailey's, 1800, and Pisco.
Nice. That's awesome. Well,
long time ago.
But I mean, you guys need to invest again in our industry. We're pushing super hard. We want to make it happen again. And now coming back to the film, and this is something I'm super curious about because I'm trying to film myself.
Yeah.
And when I'm flaring, what are the main challenges when you are filming somebody who is doing flair?
Yeah.
Because for example, I went to the bar actually in Miami where you film Christian Delpesh.
Okay.
And
the Kona Tiki?
It was a tiki bar,
Yeah,
yes.
Kona Tiki, I think.
Super good bar.
Yeah.
If you want to know the bar, check out the documentary. Look it up, and then you go to Miami, and you can miss those quotas. Those are phenomenal. But coming back to it is lighting and capture the way you capture the essence of it. Because of course I have access to it. I never really watch it.
When was the last time you saw it?
Like 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay, because the color's all done now. Looks
Yeah,
much,
it's
much
like
better.
I'm going through it, and like
Looks good,
it's
right?
really really good.
Awesome.
But those challenges, besides traveling, going around, moving your gear, getting your
Yeah.
team together, scheduling, what are the other challenges you face
Oh
as
my
a
gosh.
filmmaker that
So-
you can recall right now? Some a quick story right now. You say like, why I do this? Why I hate
Yeah.
myself so much?
Yeah, well, I say that every day.
Yeah.
So one of the hardest things about making a documentary that I didn't think about when I got into it is this documentary literally covers like 20 years of plus
Yeah.
of history. Okay, so there are all these people in the movie who have known each other a very, very long time, and so there's history, and not everybody loves each other. And so as captain of the team, I have to navigate that world of not everybody loving each other. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get
I know.
these two people in the same room? How am I going to get this person to promote this person? How am I going to convince them to be part of this when this person doesn't like that person? And I don't want to over dramatize it because it's not like everyone in the movie hates each other. It's not like that. But there is 20 years of history. So even when you're asking questions, the answers are not only through the lens of that person's perspective, but they are also their answers are also kind of like polished up so that it doesn't upset this person or that person.
Yeah.
So trying to navigate all of that and get people to be as authentic as possible. Because from day one, I always said I didn't want to like just highlight Flair as an industry in a good light, and I didn't want to shine a bad light on Flair as a sport and industry. I just wanted to put a light on it and let people in their own words who were there tell their story.
That's exactly like something I really appreciate on the film. It was that like the exposure that we need actually. We need it on the meaning of like I feel the Flair is misunderstood. Like I'm pretty sure.
Do you feel bartenders misunderstood?
Not as a bartender, but as a Flair bartender sometimes yes.
Yeah.
You know, I understand like people study for years, like you did for example with filmmaking, and you know because you've been also in the same shoes. You put hours or months of training for those 5 minutes on the stage when you can easily mess it up. Call out because I mess it up in Sunday, mess it up in but that's part of the journey. You need to understand and learn how to take them. And the misunderstanding behind it is like people doesn't see that behind the scene that you show actually in the documentary. Check it out because it's totally worth it. Those months of training just for those 5 minutes are like, I
remember when I competed at Legends of Bartending, I would literally practice for at least 8 hours a day for the 3 weeks leading up to the competition. That takes you know that's not unique to me. There's people that practice way more than me and did better than me because they practice more. But yeah, people take it very seriously.
Yeah, and nowadays they are like super high level.
Oh yeah, the level now is insane.
It's awesome. But like, I don't know if you have the opportunity at least to watch on the videos or to see the competition recently in Vegas.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So good. Those guys are so freaking good. Good envy though. That's what I say. So about the community, about how people collaborate on the movie, on the documentary. Well, you already mentioned that some people you had to kind of like walk over eggs.
It's funny because everyone, when you're the director, you're the tip of the spear, and obviously I have a large team, and but everyone you have to have a different love language with every person to get them. Some people you have to hit them with a stick. Some people you have to hold the carrot.
Yeah.
Some people you have to give hugs and love to, and some people you just say less and let them do their thing.
Just do their own thing.
You know, so everyone's different. So that's the challenge of filmmaking because it's 99% problem solving and 1% dealing with human beings.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. I like the concept. We don't need to make a channel or a movie or something like being super freaking harsh. You know, it's like go to the bone. Let's see what happens. Let's test it out. Let's push boundaries. So about the fast energy that you have capturing on the screen, which one was your favorite?
Which bartender?
Which one was your moment where you said like, this makes the documentary. This is what I was working for. Not the ending credits, not the very beginning, but there is a moment in the film where you are watching on this documentary and you say like, that's the money maker right there.
Okay, so I don't know if there's a moment in the film like that, but there is a shot that I'm really proud of, that I'm
That's what I'm talking about.
very excited about, and it's actually in the trailer, and it's a shot. I was flying a drone, and you see the Vegas skyline, and the drone comes down,
I know which
and
one
then
it
it goes, it comes down to this house, and as it comes down, you see that the garage is open, and then the drone flies into the garage, and you see Lorenzo flipping bottles in his practice space. But what was so cool about that shot is it's one of those things that you don't think of when you're just watching it, right?
Yeah.
So the drone starts up high, which means there's wind blowing it around, and I'm trying to keep it
And you get
still.
to see the entire. I don't want to spoil that one.
Well, you can see it in the trailer, and when as the camera comes down, it doesn't just go into the garage. You have to actually come down and round the corner so that it's smooth.
It's super
And so,
smooth
like,
shot,
with
yeah.
a drone, if you've ever flown a drone, you're pushing like two sticks in opposite directions and trying to. So that was the shot, and that was an FPV. FPV is when you wear the goggles with a drone, and you can get really super accurate and fly in between things and stuff. This was just a regular drone, so it was like that shot. I thought, oh yeah, I want more of that.
Well, now we know.
There we
But
go.
you have to check it out on the trailer. Let's start with that part. So, looking back now, we are barely 30 days away from the
5 weeks.
5 weeks or
Oh my
so.
gosh, I got so much to do.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
remind me.
The time crunch. So,
Yeah.
looking back, having 3 years, you being like going all over the place. What's your biggest reflection about it? After like you have the film now in front of you, and you put those 3 years, and it's kind of like telling the story, and it's like when you tell a story and sometimes you forget a detail or something like that. Like what hit you the hardest on the meaning of like, wow, that was great.
I think like 80% of people that make a movie never make another movie. They only
Okay.
make one. So the big reflection for me is like, thank God we've done it. We've made the second movie. We've done the second movie. It's done. Because I have imposter syndrome, just like most people do, and I feel like until I had the second movie in the bag, I felt like, well, I'm not really a movie director until I've done 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
You're gonna look back in one day and you're gonna say like, well, it's only like 8 or 9. We didn't do a lot.
Yeah.
You're
You're not really a movie director until you do 10. We're still waiting for Quentin Tarantino's 10th movie, but so that obviously doesn't apply. But I felt for myself like, it's so hard to make a movie. It's so hard, right? It's such a.
I can tell there is a lot of involvement right there. Yeah.
It's nuts. It's crazy. It's like almost impossible, right? So to have made one movie is an incredible achievement, and I feel very proud of my team and everyone in it. But to get to the end of the second movie just made me feel like, whew, now I'm a film director.
That's awesome. That's
so
pretty
that
cool.
was my big
That's
reflection.
super awesome. I really like that one. So, 2 movies already.
Yeah.
I know you're working on a different project now.
Yeah.
Because like as we mentioned, is moving on mountain. Now we have Chicken and Steer.
Uh-huh.
You want to disclose anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
go for it. Yeah.
So I'm working on my 3rd movie right now with the team, and it is called Scissor Mouth. It's a horror. It's scary.
And it have a trailer already, which I already saw.
The proof of concept. Yes. It played at the Damn Short Film Festival like 3 nights ago. We went
I didn't know that. Okay.
It was
That's
cool. There was
awesome.
about 400 people watching it. It was cool.
That's nice.
So yeah, we're working on Scissor Mouth. It's a multi-million-dollar project. It's going to take 3-4 years because every film takes a long time. But we started developing it a year ago, so we're already a year in. Fingers crossed, we're going to film it in Poland at the end of next year.
All right, that's awesome.
But my daily YouTube channel is about that journey because just because this is what I want to do doesn't mean I will succeed. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We won't know. But if you watch the YouTube channel, you'll see me going through it. And
like, follow, subscribe, all that funky stuff. Just do it. Go for it. You can miss it. It was funny because today she were filming and we were having like my brilliant idea of having this two shot, and now I learned how it's called. And actually, she got ready for one shot, which is for one person. So that was part of it. But if you want to check out that part of the journey right before this interview, just follow her channel.
Yeah, director Deborah Richards, but links and stuff.
Yeah.
So the next film is a horror that's going to take a few years, and we're working towards that. But I keep telling people I can't get to my pudding until I eat my din-dins, so I got to get Shaken and Stirred launched first.
Shaken and Stirred gonna be out like now, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's available
by the
for
time
pre-order.
of this recording is 5 weeks down the road. There's a lot going on.
Are you excited about the premiere?
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
It's like I said before. I honestly like.
You know, it's sold out, 200 people.
Well, like, I own 4 of those.
and Patron and Finest Call are sponsoring the premiere. So huge shout out to Finest Call and Patron for supporting
Thank you guys
us.
for supporting. That's phenomenal. So hopefully we're gonna do like a bigger one of this one out of this documentary. I really have huge hopes. There is people all over the world. I have the chance to attend Tom Dyer's Flair Camp. I have the opportunity to go to competitions, and everyone is expecting about this documentary.
Oh, no pressure. No pressure.
Not at all. It's funny. I just reposted something of the documentary on one of my social media, on my Instagram, and like even like Adri de Lucia, is in Spain. She's like, can't wait for it. It's like,
Oh my gosh.
and
I'm
I got,
excited.
like-
We're going to translate it in Spanish and French.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Spanish speaking people.
Hola.
There you go. We're gonna have a release in Latin America. Patrick actually just contacted me to have a press release for Argentina. So shout out to all my people in Rio Grande, Tierra del Fuego. And I'm super excited, especially knowing that it's gonna be such a wide release. So
I'm super excited. It's going to be available exclusively on flairdocumentary.com for the next like 4 or 5 months as it works its way through festivals. And then it'll be on Amazon, then iTunes, then Tubi, all the things.
And if you want to watch it right now, the sooner the better. So there's gonna be a QR code somewhere on the screen. You can check it out on my social media. You can check it out on David's website, social media, and so on. And go check it out, watch it. There's nothing to lose, and actually it's gonna be a good catch up for Flair Bartending right now. And if you are a competitor, I think it's gonna be a good motivation. This is what we need. We need that spark to ignite the engine again.
I hope, my dream is that 10 years from now, there'll be a whole new batch of Flair bartenders who say, I got into it because I saw Shaken and Stirred.
That would be
And
phenomenal.
I think that would be amazing. I think that's going to happen. And if that does happen, that'll be make me so proud because that's my contribution to the world of Flair. That's my love letter to Flair.
That's the important part. What I see on life, you leave something behind you, like a little legacy,
Yeah.
and just watch it grow from there.
No, I like it. I once heard that when you pass, the people that loved you, they lose something that gets taken away, but you leave something of yourself with them.
Exactly. That's the beauty of the learning. I think that's that. You know what? I want to fix it right there. I just love the thought. Guys, follow, like, do all the funny stuff. Check out the film.
The funny stuff. Do the funny stuff.
Do all the like you double click and you scroll and all that
Oh,
shit.
I love double clicking. Nothing gives me more pleasure than double clicking.
Triple clicking.
Triple clicking. Next level.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I really appreciate your time. Thank you for this amazing setup. I honestly it's more than I could ask for. And I just want to wish you the best of the luck.
Thank you.
I know it's gonna be a great success, and can't wait for the 25th now. It's like that's my date night right there.
Now, I got to go and put stuff together and get it all ready now.
So yeah, guys, I will
Peace.
see you soon. Take it easy and behave. We're good.
How was that for you?
It's fucking awesome. How are you?
Yeah, great.
You got it.
Minus tonic.
I'm sorry about that.
How long was that?
So
33 minutes.
How long?
33 minutes.
Oh, cool.
I shorter than I expected. But I didn't want to expanded too much. I think we're like
No problem. Was it good for you, Billy?
Yeah, it was good. It was interesting.
Anything there that you didn't know about?
Yeah,
I mean, there's a couple things I kind of like learned about. That was kind of neat, That I was like, oh, I wasn't aware of that. That's neat.
Which bit?
I can't think of the thing on top, but just the way you guys were interacting with each other. The Flair talk was cool, like.
Did you know the Lee Miller story?
No.
That's
didn't
cool.
know
That was what got me. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. That is like ancient Flair folklore.
Can we get that DJI mic?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Oh, it's buzzing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so am I after that.
Yeah,
After that gin.
So when I was leaving home today, I was running a little bit behind, and I sent him a message like, I forgot stuff at home. I thought I picked it up when I put everything on the bag, and I forgot it twice.
It's okay.
That's
It's
my bad.
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't usually drink gin in the morning, but today's a special day.
Today is a phenomenal day. I really appreciate your time.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
It's a lot.
Hey,
And yeah, like this one.
Oh, thank you.
all right, guys. I'm gonna sign off because, like I said, I got a lot to do, and I've started the day drinking, so I got to deal with that now. Okay. If you like the channel, if you like this long form content, if you find it interesting, if you learn anything, click on the picture of me. Where is it? Oh, it's over this side this time. Click on the picture of me up here and subscribe and comment. Tell me, do you like the channel? Is there anything you want to learn more about? Let's have a conversation. This isn't about you guys. It's not about me. It's about us. So let's talk. Cool. Peace.